Hey guys, welcome back to Winding Women. I'm Brandy. Hey.
And I'm Brandy Ho.
Hey. Ho. So we're a little discombobulated today, if you can't tell, but thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
And we're always glad to have new followers, new supporters. So tell your people.
Like it, share it, tell your friends about
you
it.
can subscribe
on it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we've got posters and QR codes that we're putting up. So be looking for those, and you can also share that, screenshot it, and share it.
Yeah. So we did not get to record last week, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But she posted last week on YouTube.
Yes. Yes.
And I finally got to watch that the other day.
Yes.
And I laughed.
It was so good.
Out loud.
Yeah, I did too. I said we're our favorite show. We are my favorite show.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
So, but yeah, thanks for following and liking. And it's always exciting when we see comments. Mm-hmm. So please leave a comment. You can roast my hair or tell us how good looking our outfits are or
our coordination.
I had one guy, don't know who he is. He said, hey, you know, get a better quality mic. You know, it was actually the night that we didn't have mics.
That's right.
Yeah. And so
someone else told us that these bees were way too bright in the forefront. So tonight the bees are turned, the lights are off. So we appreciate the feedback.
Absolutely.
We welcome it.
Yeah. Yesterday I saw we had a new comment from someone who I don't know. I think that's the most, like, I love all of you supporting us, but it's so exciting when we have someone we don't personally know comment or make a recommendation. So that's very good. We're going to do 2 wines tonight that have been recommended by the viewers.
That's right.
Like we didn't pick these out. So, I'll go first this time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to murder this name. It's Clusterboys.
Actually, I think it's, I don't know how you say the first one.
I don't either.
But the last is Dubois.
Dubois. Okay. Clusterboys. Okay.
Clos Dubois.
It's probably Clos. If that's if that's Dubois, that's Clos Dubois. Maybe. Pinot Grigio, 2024. Someone,
I think they were named S.
S. Yeah. Now, I do not historically drink Pinot Grigio.
Same.
So this will be, we'll do a fair review, and these were bottled in California. So
yeah, but they were. We did not go to California to
no, we did
acquire.
Not.
They are local in the Food Lion and Lowe's Foods.
Yes, I will tell you what, guys. Ashboro Lowe's Foods on 64. Freaking love that store, and I don't even mind paying a few more cents for my groceries just because it's not trashy.
Oh, it's so bougie in there. It is so nice.
Yes.
And the carts all have drink holders. Mm-hmm. You can go to the beer den and have a little beverage to have while you're shopping.
Yeah.
Do a little sample.
They have a complete section in the wine that is all regional. So it's all North Carolina wines.
Nice. We should that is one comment we need. We need some recommendations. We prefer North Carolina to try all of those, but we want to hear from you guys. What do you like? What should we try next?
I want to say something real quick. So we were in Asheville this past week. I went for work and my husband went, and I was sticking Whining Women posters everywhere. And we went into a tasting room and we tried 2 or 3 different wines. And I said, well, can we, Gary says, let's buy a bottle for you guys to review because it was a local Asheville wine. I said, yeah, absolutely. And I said, well, now he did subscribe. I saw him subscribe that day. But I said, can I put one of my advertisements in your window? And he goes, well, the owner's in France and I'll have to get approval and we don't really do stuff. And I was like, okay. And I let it get. I said, you ready to get the bill?
We're not behind that wine.
I'm not buying your wine. You don't put my poster up.
Yeah. What's up with that? Are you going to say the name?
No.
Okay. Smell. Let's see. It smells like wine. Tastes like dry wine.
I forgot to smell it.
Tastes like. Did you send me that video?
Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker.
And The Undertaker were tasting wines.
They were doing a wine review.
And that was cracking me up.
He was like,
They know about as much about it as we do.
This is some good cold wine. Tastes like grapes and shit. Hell yeah.
Undertaker wine.
It is dry, but it's really not bad.
It's not bad. I
To be
think
a dry
that
wine.
I could actually drink that.
That's a good choice. That was a very good recommendation.
I think the colder it is, the better it would be. This would be a good pool wine.
Yes, it really would.
You know, like sitting by the pool with one of those canisters full of ice, and I can
absolutely.
see it.
For a dry, it's still a solid wine. I'd give it a 3.5.
I was going to say a 4 because I think it tastes exactly how it's supposed to. It's refreshing and it's not too tart.
And I think it would, like you said, if it was colder and by a pool, like if it's hot outside, would probably be better.
I think it'd be a lot.
So Cheyenne, make that a 3.75. I guess.
Yes.
Recommend. And this also came from a viewer recommendation. I think it was Reagan that recommended it. This is from Weather Vane Winery, which is in Lexington, so it's local, and it's called Placid Peach. It's a grape wine with peach natural flavor.
Oh, I'm excited. I'll tell you another one I bought while I was there. Gary said, "Don't you already have wine?" I was like, "Can you ever have too much wine?" It's the pork. It's the other one that the pork people make.
Oh, that one was so good.
Yes. Okay.
That'll be interesting. Okay. So let's give this one a try. It smells very peachy. Now this might be a pool wine.
I'm telling you, this
smells like summery.
This is
like summer.
It already smells great. Oh
yeah, that's dangerous.
That's a 5. That's a
solid 5. Yeah, so Reagan or whomever that came from, thank you.
That is a great recommendation.
And I think it would be a good pool wine too.
That is good. Rock out with your cock out.
All summer.
All summer.
Actually, all year.
I love it.
But a few weeks ago, we were talking about The Mad Wife.
Mm-hmm.
You let me borrow The Mad Wife.
Oh, yeah.
Now I've started down a rabbit trail, and I'm reading everything by her.
That's what Julie done too. Julie's my oldest daughter.
Oh, my goodness. So Megan Church is the author's name.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I'm reading The Last Carolina Girl.
That Julie's got that one too.
And next up I'm reading, anyway, it's by her.
Yeah.
But she's good, y'all. She's good. And she has a little bit of historical accuracy, but it's still fiction.
Yeah.
But it could be true.
It could be. That's
you know what I mean?
It.
I like that. Yeah.
I'm going to read it. I'm still trying to get through. Now, the writing is fine of the Unholy Union.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't. I don't know. I've been on a funk.
With reading? Or you just need a different book?
Because I've got so into doing cross stitch.
Listen, I've recently started seeing this girl that shows up on my reels on Facebook because I don't understand TikTok still.
Yeah.
But, and she's a country singer, but she does a lot of homesteading stuff. Mm-hmm. And what she calls it is, it's time to do some Meemaw stuff.
Oh, I love it.
And she shows you how to mend your clothes, how to start your little starter garden,
I love that.
But whenever you just said that, I thought you were going to say, I've been doing some Meemaw shit.
I have been. Well, I've been doing some Mimi shit.
Mimi, yeah. That's right. Well, good for you.
Yeah, so I've crocheted all of my kids a blanket. So I have not done LG.
She hasn't crocheted one for me.
No.
And she hasn't crocheted one for LG, and she hasn't crocheted one for Serenity.
No.
So she hasn't crocheted one for all of the children yet.
Not yet.
Do I get to pick my own colors?
Yes.
Okay.
You all get to pick your colors. So I have started working on LGs, and I came up with it. Don't ask me about counting, stitch, and all that. I don't know. But I know how to do the different patterns in it. But when I get on a kick for it, now Julie picked her colors and freshman, and when she went to college, her freshman year of college is when she got her damn Afghan. But sometimes I get on a kick and I just do a lot of it. But when I did LGs, I said, I'm just going to do it this wide and taller than he is. So when he wraps around him, it's a hug for mom. So that's what I'm doing for him.
That is really sweet.
But a long time ago, I did like a cross stitch. And so I bought a kit on Shein, and I love it. I forgot how much I enjoyed it. So now instead of doing the reading, I'm listening to the audiobook and doing the cross stitch.
Now, what are you cross stitch? You're following patterns.
Yeah, right now.
But
I think I could freeform.
I think you probably could too. I'm sure you could. But what are you going to do with these cross stitched
I'm going to throw them away.
No, you're not.
I'm just going to throw them away.
No, you're not. You're going to, what are you going to do with them?
You know what I thought about? I really thought about just throwing them away because I don't hoard shit. I don't keep shit.
No, you don't, but you can't throw that away. That's something you made.
Well, you can. You can throw it away.
But can you really?
So what I thought about doing was
framing it and giving it to Brandy along with her Afghan.
Oh, would you like one framed?
I would.
Okay. So anyway, okay, I will. But I thought what I would do is just buy these kits, and then I could just cut them out and do a scrapbook with it. I could put each one I cross stitch into a scrapbook and build on my page around it.
Perfect.
You know.
Okay. Yeah. So on the same page would be photos and stuff.
Oh,
like scrapbook stuff.
Yeah, scrapbook stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta show you the scrapbook. Ever show you the one I made for Nanny?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So when my grandma died, she had drawers of just shit that dated back from like when my mom and my aunt were little.
Yeah.
And she had like a few random ties of her late husbands. And so I was like, she has saved this for 70 years. I can't get rid of it. So I just went through and made a scrapbook out of it, of everything that was random. And some of it might have even been a napkin. I don't know where the napkin came from, but I cut the corner out and taped it on the top of the page because it meant something to her.
It meant something to her. And I think that's a sweet way to keep her legacy going.
Yeah.
Like you said.
And I haven't finished it, but I
No, but she had, 70 years worth of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And this is no comparison, but I do have to share that last Saturday, I decided, okay, it's time to put things back on the walls from when we painted during the snowstorm in late January.
Oh, yeah.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Mm-mm.
However, in the process, there were some baskets. I love a basket. I freaking love a basket. There were some baskets, but they had these hinged lids on them, and I couldn't remember what was in them. So Carter and I opened up one of the baskets. It's artwork and report cards and recipe books from when my children, who were 26 and 23, were in preschool and elementary school.
I love that.
So we went down memory lane. Included in that basket was a recipe book from Mikey's kindergarten class.
Really?
And those were things you can't. What do you do with that?
You don't get rid of it.
You cannot get rid of it. But I also feel like it's doing a disservice to just be stuffed down in a basket somewhere too. So I don't know. I'm open to suggestions if anybody has any on what I can do with those things, because they are too special to throw in the trash, of course.
I'm just about making a scrapbook. I mean,
well, maybe we could do that together one day.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah,
maybe we could do that together because, I would like to find something, and I have been putting all those photos. I think I told you I did that. When mom died, she had tons and tons of pictures, and a lot of them are 4x6. It's like perfect for a photo album. People don't use photo albums anymore. I know that because most of my photos are digital, but it was really nice to actually get them out of this big tub and put them in albums.
Okay.
And now they're on a thing where you can grab now, but there's no order.
I think I done the same thing. About 2 years ago.
The only thing is all my albums came from thrift stores, and I found one that said beach vacation. So as I was putting pictures in a random album, if it was a beach picture, I set it aside and put all those in beach vacation.
Oh, that's good.
But otherwise,
it's just random.
I was recovering from a surgery or medical procedure or something a couple years ago, which means, okay, you can't work, but you just can't stare at the walls all day. You can't watch TV all day. You can't read all day. And I went through every cabinet in my kitchen, and there's a lot of them. And I use the pages that, like laminate things. and attach the pictures that way, and then attach them to my cabinet doors. So randomly, when you go get a bowl, you're going to see a picture of Dalton and Carter at the skating rink when they were 4 and 6 years old.
I love that.
It is just the most random photos, but
Yes.
I really like it.
I do like that. Kids color you the picture of that duck,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so random, and you don't want to throw it away, but you cut it out and line it in saran wrap, and then put it over on both sides with saran wrap. Put it on a t-shirt for your kid or yourself, and then you iron it with parchment paper.
Why did you say it?
I don't know how to say it. I don't use that kitchen stuff.
It sounded like you were saying a pirate paper.
What is
It's
it?
parchment.
Oh,
Parch.
I said parchment.
Yeah. You sounded like you were saying parish.
I was sounding that
Like
motherfucker out. Is what I was parachment.
Parchment. But yeah.
And you iron that on a shirt or something.
I like,
Yeah, it's cute. But anyway, and while we're on the topic of cute stuff, I got to show you what I got,
you got
Christian.
something cute. Oh, you got something for Christian?
Yes. Now, this is off of Shein.
Oh.
And I got Lindley one, so when she gets here. But.
Oh, my.
How cute is that?
That is adorable.
Now, hold on. Let me show you the best part of it.
Okay.
It comes with an ink pad. You put his foot on the ink pad.
Okay. So
You put his feet on the ink pad, and you put a foot here and a foot here.
Yeah,
cute?
that's so cute.
I just was like, I gotta get with Cheyenne one, and I thought, I bet Reagan would like that too.
I'm sure she would love that.
Scott's so
See his
big
feet.
though, his damn feet might come up to the
Well,
rabbit's
I hope we
whiskers.
can see. I hope we can see all the rabbit. But y'all, this kid is in the 99th percentile for height and 94th percentile for weight.
Yes.
So he's a big. I mean, he's just a big boy. He's a big boy.
He's so.
But that's really sweet, Brady. Thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Gary and I, just to talk about it, we went to Asheville. Freaking love Asheville.
Y'all had a really good time.
It's a whole fucking vibe.
It really is a vibe. It is a whole vibe. And I'm so glad y'all had a good time, but we were so jealous because we were here.
I know.
And y'all were there.
Oh, and Gary doesn't drink, but we got white girl wasted every night. And we went to a jazz bar. I've never been to a jazz bar.
Oh.
It was low key. You had to, it was hidden. You had to find it. It
I
was
love that.
so freaking fun.
I love that.
Yeah, so we had a great time. I tried octopus.
Good for you.
Yeah, it was different.
It's chewy.
I do not care for the meat of the inside is fine, but when you bite that like sucker thing, it pulls, and I'm like, ooh, couldn't do it.
Mm-mm. For Brandy's birthday this year, I'm big on experiences versus things, and this one just lined up perfectly because usually we wind up doing things like here's a new journal or here's a whatever. But this year, don't we?
Yes, but do you remember that time I wanted to do the experience, and they had the 90s club in downtown Charlotte? And we were like, was it 42, baby?
And it was called the Roxbury. So guys, think back to Saturday Night Live skit, Roxbury, you know.
We were ready to get in there and be like,
We were the oldest people in there by a couple of decades. I think me, you, and Brittany enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah, it was fun.
I don't think that the guys enjoyed it so much.
At all.
But when we went downstairs and we were in, it was like a dance pit.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really.
That was intense. It was like claustrophobic. But yeah, so that was an experience for sure.
Yeah. But anyway.
But for this birthday, we did, I found tickets for what's called a serial killer speakeasy.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, is this really for real? Let's check it out. Well, y'all, it was real. And we went on Friday the 13th.
Yes.
March 13th.
And we wore all black.
And we wore
good.
all black, heavy makeup. That was the plan. We got second row, center stage. And it was really quite an experience.
Yes.
I mean, it really was,
It was.
very cool.
The drinks, so we watched an actor portray Jeffrey Dahmer. We watched the actor portray Ed Gein.
Mm-hmm.
We watched the actor portray...
he was a detective talking about John Wayne Gacy.
Yes.
And then a waitress talking about Ted Bundy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And each drink, like one was called the Killer Clown, and and the drinks were great. And we thought they'd be a little bit watered down, but oh no,
they were not.
Mm-hmm. And that Ed Gein had a piece. They said, it's made with bourbon and blah 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 and skin. And we were like, okay. So they served it, and it literally mine looked like you had an outer piece of an ear.
Ugh.
What did yours look like? Like a penis or something?
It looked like a little clitoris in there.
Yeah, clitoris. That's right. That's right. Some genitalia.
Oh, okay.
But but with that drink, especially, Brandy's like, well, what is it? And I'm like, well, taste it. And she did. And then she's like,
I know. And I usually have a strong stomach.
I know, but it looked so real.
I bit into it, and it was like, you couldn't bite it. You had to like, ugh. And I was like, oh God, this is what skin probably really feels like. And I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
And Brady's like, stop, don't try it. Don't try it.
Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. It was, yeah.
And it was dried apple.
It turns out it was apple.
I just can't get past it after that, though.
No. And I was like, I'm not trying. And I just saw her reaction, and she's got a stomach of steel.
Yes.
So, but it really was a lot of fun. I think both of us, probably because of our podcast choices, we like true crime, we like serial killers, we like mysteries, but a lot of them that I listen to have comedy mixed in.
Yes. Yeah.
And there were a couple of little lighthearted moments, like when Jeffrey Dahmer, before the show even started, went and talked to a man and was like,
yeah, hey,
you want to come to my apartment later?
My place. We're going to party. Party.
$50.
Yeah, right. It's like, ha, ha, ha. But overall, it really wasn't ha, ha funny. It was like, they really did do a good job, I think.
I wouldn't say it was fun. It was very enjoyable. I mean, it wasn't it was like, dang, this was a great experience.
That's exactly right. It was entertaining, and they really stayed in character.
Yes, they did.
Stayed in character because the same actors that portrayed the serial killers and the detective and waitress were also the servers.
Yes.
So between each set, so there were 4 sets, between each set, they were bringing the drinks. And they stayed in character.
They say, even when we were leaving, so they were stood at the back door, and I think they said they organize it. They do everything. The only thing they don't do is the alcohol, because you have to have a license for that. Like, they don't come up with the drinks, but they do profit from it. So anyways, when they had their QR code for their Cash App or Venmo or whatever, and I was like, well, if I send this to you, does it go to everyone? And he's like, yes, I guess we'll share. And I was like, oh my God. And so I walked to the next one, and I was like, if I send this, does this go to y'all? And he's like, yes, ma'am. It was like very, I mean, he didn't crack a damn smile.
No, I said, hey, this is what I said to Jeffrey Dahmer. Hey, are you good with a selfie? And he said, yes. He didn't smile.
No.
But I did flip the camera, and I did get a selfie. So.
You, in fact, did that. Yes. Yeah.
And then Brandy had a good idea for the fellas to drop us off and pick us up.
Thank God.
Because our calculations were 4 cocktails in an hour and a half. We probably shouldn't be driving. And you were correct,
I was correct.
You were correct.
We thought they'd be watered, but they were
not watered. They were not watered. And so then we picked up, or we were waiting, and Gary thought it was funny and said that they were at Top Golf. They'd be there soon. And I'm like, oh, hell no.
And it was cold.
And it was cold. But I also knew that wasn't true. I just knew it in my gut. I just knew it. Do you know what those pawpaws did? You know.
Good. I know.
They went to a little place called the Ice Cream Factory.
Yep.
And they had ice cream, which sounded like amazing ice cream. Like, I think Gary got a banana split, and Mikey got ice cream nachos or something.
I think it sounded like orgasmic ice cream for
It
them or
sounded like a
something.
diabetic coma,
Yeah, it did sound like that.
but they enjoyed themselves. And then they came and sat in the parking lot and waited for us and got on TikTok Live and talked to people.
Yeah.
Because they're good fellas like
now,
that.
keep in mind, they could have went roller skating. They could have went bowling. They could have went to the titty bar.
They could have done so many things, but they didn't.
They went to the ice cream shop, had an ice cream, and came back over.
That's right.
I'm just like, I'll take that for my man.
At some point, at the end of the night, I think, in the bathroom, you were like, I could really go for a steak.
I could, yeah.
And
well,
I
it's 'cause of
said,
all that talking about meat.
yeah. I like red meat.
I like red meat.
And I said, have you had a Freddy's burger? And she had not.
No.
And I can't remember if Gary had. But anyway, Mikey
We had not.
Mikey drove us to Freddy's Burgers, and we had that. And it was delicious, as usual. If you've never had a Freddy's Burger,
10 out of 10.
oh my gosh, you have to have one.
It's good. And they have the Freddy's Burger. Are they all like this? Because I've only eaten there one time, but it's a good burger. But the fat, I guess fat cooks out of the burger, and then it kind of like runs off the side. And like the fat just kind of congeals and gets crispy on the outside.
On the outside.
And I was just like picking that part off and chewing. I was like, Jesus, that's great.
Well, what was hilarious though is Mikey's like, no, I'm really not hungry. I'm really not hungry.
Yeah.
And then we both cut our burgers in half. Or no, I don't know if you
I cut mine in half because Mikey said, because
you were on the fence.
eat a lot.
You were on the fence about if you were
I was like, I don't want to pay $18 for, it's not even $18,
right,
whatever.
Right.
I said, I'm just not going to eat a whole burger. So anyway, I bought the burger and cut it in half. And Mikey did offer to buy it. And I said, no, I'll get it. So I bought one and cut it in half.
I bought one and cut it in half. Mikey ate half of hers, half of mine. He's like, no, I'm not hungry.
No, I'm not. I've got this.
But Freddy's does have a hold of him. It has an absolute hold on him. When he was working not far from the Freddy's, he would stop at Freddy's frequently and just eat it right there in the parking lot because it does have to be eaten hot.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm not going to say it would be bad.
I don't know. I haven't.
But I'm just saying, you know how good it is hot.
It was very good. It was very good.
So, and there have been times where, we've ridden to that Freddy's and eaten it.
That's a good 35-minute drive. Yeah. For a fast food hamburger. That was very good. But I think it's fresh patty and fried.
That's what it is. And they're super thin patties. So I don't know, y'all. If you haven't tried it, just try it.
So we got White Girl Wasted Saturday night.
We did.
And I happen to know for a fact there are unapproved videos of us circulating that is being held for this podcast to be edited in.
Shut up.
I do know this.
Can you give me any kind of hint?
Yeah, I'll just tell you, there was one that I said, I'm just going to say it because we had a house full of people. It was very spontaneous, wasn't it? That's the best kind.
That's the best kind. It was spontaneous, and Brandy messaged and said, hey, do y'all want to come over later and sing karaoke and eat tacos?
Yes.
And we said, well, yes, we do.
And we had a couple of other friends that said they'd like to come over because we hadn't seen them in a while. So it was about, 8 or 9?
Yeah, it wasn't a huge crowd, but it was
their boyfriends.
Yeah.
So it was probably 10 of us, but it was just the best time.
It was really a lot of fun.
At one
point,
Mikey
danced,
and she was showing me the videos of them singing, and Mikey was like,
Can't see what those shades of gray keep covered. Should have seen it in color.
I thought I was recording Mikey one time when we were still down at the pool house before the thunder.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought I was recording him. I'm like, oh, he's feeling this. Let me record. I didn't record. Apparently, I recorded for about 6 seconds between here and here. And then the whole time I'm standing there, I wasn't recording.
No,
I wasn't recording anything.
No,
nothing.
So we did start at the pool house and had a fire going. And
oh yeah,
it was a nice evening. And
new Adirondack chairs.
New Adirondacks.
Breaking those in.
Yep, on sale at Big Lots for $17? $17. So yes, ma'am. And then we come up to the house, and boy, I'm gonna tell you, that's when the damn karaoke popped off though.
It popped
off. And the seating was full though. So I told Brandy, this was one of the things I saw on video, was that I said, well, spread your legs. I'm going to sit there. And you said, well, it might smell funny. And I said, girl, you're my best friend. I'll tell you if it's bad. And I'll be and I was like, you good?
Oh my gosh, I don't remember any of that.
No, it's funny.
Yeah, we did.
We had a great.
We had a really fun time.
We had one friend who was here who sang on another guy, a guy and a girl who were both single. I don't know if you remember this.
Oh, I
was
remember.
trying to encourage bad behavior because I am the bad.
Brady was a
influencer.
cheerleader for this bad behavior. Yes,
and he said, "I will bend her over and have her speak it in Hebrew."
And he was serious.
Oh, he meant that.
I did not know what to think when we were out because I've never met him. He's actually from out of state. He was in town visiting.
He's coming out this Friday.
Okay, but I'd never met him before. I didn't know what to think. Typically, and Brandy can attest to this, on a karaoke night, it's Mikey and Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Mikey,
Gary,
Mikey, Gary, Mikey, Gary.
Maybe we can get a half a song.
Occasionally they'll let us get the microphone. Most of the time, it's them.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine my surprise when this dude I do not know is singing "The Ride."
Oh yeah, you said, "Oh, that's Mikey's song." Who's singing?
What I said was, "Who the fuck is that?"
Yes.
And listen. He sounded good.
It doesn't, yeah.
He actually is a very good singer.
Yeah.
But when you're so used to hearing, it would be like if he started singing "Do Ya."
I know. I'd be like,
wrong person.
Right.
But no, he really did. He nailed it. He did a really good job. But I told Cheyenne later, I said, I hope you don't think he's going to be singing any more Mikey's songs.
They are copyrighted and who
But no, that was nice because it is refreshing. Yeah. I mean, tipsy, drunk, whatever you want to call it, you still appreciate good music and good voices, and they had that. On the way home, Brandy called me.
Oh yeah,
I can't remember why you were calling.
I was calling to tell you I forgot to show you my cross stitch.
But while she was talking, she was hiccuping, and your hiccups reminded me. Y'all tell me her name from Annie, the movie. Little Orphan Annie, you know I don't know, but the drunk, and she's the drunk.
Oh,
and she's like, that tracks. But your hiccups were so pronounced, and a couple of times Mikey's like, "Is she still there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, she's just holding her breath." She's trying to get rid of the hiccups, and I'm going, "Drink some water, drink some water." But no, it really was a fun time.
It was a good time.
Now, I didn't feel so great the next day. But I only drank one bottle of water. I can't even talk.
Yeah.
I only drank one bottle of water, and I had 4 ibuprofen.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I could have slept much longer than I did.
What time did you get up?
9.
Okay. Yeah, you could have. I got up at 1.
Oh, gosh.
I got up that morning, and apparently I did drink the water. I had 3 empty bottles.
That's good, because I did tell you.
Yeah, and then I got up at like 8 or 8:30 and I was still drunk, I think. And I took 4 ibuprofen because the room was going like that. And even I was so hungover or drunk still that when I rolled over onto my left side, just rolling over in the bed, the room went.
Oh, no.
So, yes, I did do that, and I was supposed to be in East Bend by 1. I actually got out of bed at 1 and made it up there at 2 something. So
yeah, that day I was painting a bunny butt.
Oh yeah,
I'd made plans to paint a bunny butt.
That, yeah.
I'd also had plans with my mother-in-law, so I got to go spend some time with my mother-in-law, Penny. I will not say what we were doing, but I did get to see her a little bit Sunday. And then when I left her house, I went to Liberty Coffee Grounds. If you're local, y'all, check it out. Cutest place. Good coffee. Good coffee.
Yeah.
Very good customer service. They decorate for every season, holiday, everything. And they're always like supporting other community events.
Oh, yeah.
This community event, the funds were going to support the library program where they provide snacks to children who might not have snacks at home.
Oh,
I mean, how can you say no?
Yeah.
That is the cutest bunny butt ever. So it's a little bunny and going into a pot. You know, one of those like wine and, you know, where you drink your drink and you paint. So you could drink whatever you wanted. I had iced coffee. But at the end, we took our little paintings home with the pom-pom separate, and I glued on the little pom-pom tail. So it was 3D.
I bet that is cute.
It is cute.
Now, when we go to East Bend, there's nothing like sitting on the grass hill watching these cowboys buck bulls and drinking an ice cold lime Modelo. That's my jam. Okay. I'm in shorts, tank top or t-shirt, no shoes.
Life is good.
Yeah. I could not drink that day. It was just not in the damn cards.
I feel sure that was the case. I hope you were drinking agua.
I was. In fact, I went to Biscuitville, got a greasy ass, you know.
Yeah, you got to have something.
Got a greasy ass biscuit, some greasy ass tater fries, and a damn Diet Pepsi and a water and a coffee. And yes. Yes.
You're like, I'm going to need a drink holder because.
I was like, yes.
It's just me, but I need 4 drinks. Yeah. But no, it really was a lot of fun. It reminded me of old times, and it reminded me too.
You remind me of old times too.
It reminded me too of before you guys had the business downtown.
Yes, thank God. That's what I want to get back to.
Here.
Just
that it was just like a free for all. Like whatever, you know, there. And it's a safe place.
It is.
I mean, it's safe and it's beautiful out here, especially at nighttime. I think, you know, even like by the pool with all the lights strung up. The pool is probably still too cold. Although I do know people who have opened their pool.
My pool's open. The guy, his motor broke, so he's got to come out this week and finish it. But my kids were in it last week. It was like 60 damn degrees.
I don't think
I don't get in until it's at least 89.
No, but it really was. It was nice.
It was nice.
Me and you and Kylie went to Big Lots and left the party here and came back.
And went on a shopping spree.
And found some things. We found some deals, girl.
Brandy bought me a life-size Connect 4.
Life-size. Yeah, the big one. Isn't that fun? Isn't that so fun? Yeah, that'll be fun.
I'm excited. So it is. It was like old times. You know, the Axe House didn't do what we wanted it to do. And me and Gary, you know what? We're figuring it out.
That's right. One day at a time.
But that is the kind of stuff I miss so much. Yeah. So I'm so excited.
That's what I love about y'all, because honestly, and Mike can attest to this too, if it were up to me and him, we are both such homebodies.
Yeah.
Truly homebodies. Like, I mean, I'm good. I'll just listen to my podcast. I'll just read my book.
Yeah.
That if it were up to us, we would never have fun. No, I mean, except for our thrifting fun or coffee shop fun.
Yeah.
But like, as far as like, hey, do you want to go out? No, we don't want to go out, but we do love to go to the Hoovers.
Yeah, so I love it too.
You know,
I'll tell you something else. I don't know if you remember you said.
Oh, no.
When I was talking about, because I had been painting in one room because we're getting our house ready to put on the market, and we were talking about the little commune we're going to make, and you said, oh, we're in. I'm selling my house. We're moving down there.
Oh, I don't remember.
Committed to it.
I don't remember saying it, but I've been following these homesteader groups now.
Yes.
Y'all, I'm ready to build it. I'm ready.
And Jordan said, I hope they do.
Listen, y'all. There's really that would be really special. I think. I think it would be awesome.
I do too.
But I do remember Cheyenne saying, "Oh no, I need some trees. I want a little privacy." You know what? I do too.
Okay.
I would too, but I still like the idea of there's like the community kitchen and the community room of this is where we're all hanging out and having dinner or whatever. But everybody has their own separate quarters to go to when they want to.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not that much into it. I want my own house. Mm-hmm. So you got to have your own house too.
Oh yeah, everybody's got to have their own house.
But
as far as the central, like where's the hub?
Oh yeah, I think that'll just rotate.
Well, that's what I'm saying. From what I've read, I'm telling you, I'm invested. What I've read in these homesteader groups, that the people that are doing the communes, their own communities, is what they found that works is to have, instead of anyone's specific home, it's a central location.
Yeah,
like the hub is right here in the middle of the cul-de-sac.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
and nobody has
Nobody
pressure
owns-
to.
right.
Everybody still
That is
keeps their
good.
home as their
Yeah.
private.
Well, you know, let's just be real about it, though. So I was drunk one night, and I texted you,
No,
and I
I
said,
can't believe it.
well, Gary was drunk, too, so believe that.
What?
Yes.
Gary?
Gary.
Who for maneuver? Gary?
Yes.
Okay,
So we,
I'm listening.
I texted you and I said, hey, you want a video? You want to record Friday night? Because I have the best ideas when I'm shit-faced.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah. And then the other people, Stephanie and Pam, were like, hey, we miss y'all. I was like, why don't y'all come over? Y'all can do the watch for the record, and then we'll hang out after. And then Gary and I was tired because we got home Friday night, and then you had a headache, and we were like, and then of course, I'm not going to be the one to say it, but I was like, and I'm just really tired from the drive and everything. So you's like, hey, I've got a headache. Do you think we can record another? I was like, yes. And so I texted Pam and Stephanie, and so we went from having it Friday night just moving it to Saturday night. Nobody was butthurt.
Yep.
We still had a great time.
Yep.
Gary made tacos.
They were very good.
It was
They were very good.
Yep.
And I don't know if you remember, and I don't know if anybody has a video, but y'all, my husband danced.
I don't know about the dancing, but I've got him now.
Listen, he's really very appreciative of you right now too.
Listen, Linda, why?
Because of your big lot. Because of big.
Oh yes, ma'am. I got you, Mikey. I got clock it.
They said I got to give my sister Brandy a hug next time I see her.
Clock it.
Yeah.
So let me ask, can we got to talk about it. So we did go to Big Lots, and y'all don't talk to me about some damn Victoria's Secret. Let's talk. And Victoria's Secret.
I was thinking that the other night. Okay, Gretchen Wilson says in her song.
Yes.
Victoria's Secret. Well, their stuff's real nice.
They're saying Victoria's Secret. Their stuff's real nice. But I can buy the same damn thing on the Walmart shelf half price and still look sexy. Just as sexy.
Or Big Lots.
Or Big Lots. And actually, it's less than half price. And even if Big Lots is having a half price sale, it's like 10% of Victoria's Secret.
So, I will just say this. So, Victoria's Secret, their stuff is real nice, but whatever. It does not support my boobs the way I want it to. And for a while, I got hooked on the name. And, I'm wearing Victoria's Secret. But the panties do not fit me right. They always ride up either in the front or in the back when they're not supposed to. Mm-hmm. And I have got to go in and buy no boundary panties at Walmart, and they are so good. It's just a no boundary, like no show panty line, and they fit so good and they're so comfortable, and I love them. Mm-hmm. And I'm doing the same thing with the bras, and they are way better than Victoria's
Secret. The no boundaries?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yep. But anyway, so Big Lots had a half off their pajama section. Mm-hmm. And Gary, we were in Asheville and we went into a sex shop. And I said, if you could pick one thing out in here that you would like to see me in, what would it be? Because Gary, I never know what he likes. I mean, it's 25 years now and I still wonder.
He might like new things. So.
Yeah. So that store had a lot of dominatrix stuff in it. All black, like strappy, beat the shit out of your partner stuff. And he didn't like any. He said, I just honestly can't buy anything in this store. So when we left there, what was I talking about?
Hold on. I was going to say it's too early for that, but we're almost an hour in, so it's not too early.
So, and then I got the Big Lots. Now, Gary really does enjoy boy shorts. He loves the way a pair of boy shorts look.
Mikey likes a boy short.
Yep. So, Big Lots had a set.
Maybe we should start calling them the boy shorts.
Oh, the boy shorts, yes. Okay. So, Gary likes red, and there was a pair of red, and I like polka dots. So, it was a red base with black polka dot boy shorts and a sheer tank top. And I was like, but not that sheer. Like, your nipples didn't quite show. But anyway, so I came home with like 7 sets of pajamas that night. And the kids were all upstairs or whatever. So I took a shower and I come walking out. And he goes, what are you wearing? And I was like, pajamas. And I just kept walking.
Like they're
it
just
was
regular old
nothing.
pajamas.
Yeah. Oh, no. It worked. So when we went back, I said, Brandy, do you like this? And she says, no.
It was the polka dot one.
The polka dot one, yeah.
Yeah,
She's
and I
like,
said
no.
no.
And I said, ooh, what about this one? It was black base with pink and pastel color.
Like lip print, yeah.
I think the
And I
lip
like
print
that
is
one.
so fucking sexy.
And I like
Yeah.
that one. Well,
Yeah.
Mikey really liked that one too.
Well, you're welcome, boo. My brother.
Your brother?
My brother? I got you.
Your horny brother? Yeah, he did. He appreciated it.
So
very
I picked
much.
that out for Mikey, and you picked him out Little Debbie cakes.
I did. We were in the checkout line. I said, "Oh my gosh, I can't leave empty-handed. I have to get something for my honey." And Brady's like, "You did get him something." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I guess
That's
I did."
right.
And I did get him some Little Debbie too.
Yes, that
Because
was
Little
right.
Debbie really is his mistress. We don't know where he puts her
I don't either.
when he eats her, but
No.
he's got a hollow leg or something.
Yes.
Cheers. Cheers to Big Lots.
Cheers. So, while we were in Asheville, I bought a pillow. If any of you guys saw my my little sketch the other day, I don't know what they're called, my little post, it says, "It's not drinking alone if the dog is home."
I love that.
I love that.
And you know, like Mikey, I think I've told you before, but he picks out my wine every week for my show. Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
That's part of
I
his
know
task.
he had been.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been picking it out. And so today, I think he was a little bit butthurt that his wine didn't get brought.
Oh. Sorry,
But
bro.
no, he understands. No, he understands. But so last night I was telling him, I said, no, we're going to go with a, Brady's going to pick up the choice that S recommended,
Yes.
Summer.
Summer, yeah.
That Summer recommended. And he was like, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I think so. And then I gave him, I said, that one she's bringing is dry, so bring a sweet. So I was giving him the rundown of what to get. So he followed. But I said, he wanted to know what brand that was. He said, maybe I can get another one of that same brand.
Oh.
And I said, no. Let's do a blind.
Yeah.
Let's just do it like, if you happen to choose it, even better. But if not, whatever. So I really don't know what's in my refrigerator at home.
Oh, that's exciting.
That he picked out. So that's something we can have.
Well, I have, for the next 2 weeks, I have one of the 16s that is the peach, I think, and then I have the pork one. That's
oh my gosh.
I know you're excited for that one.
I'm so excited I'm excited for the 16 too.
I know.
Even though I feel like I'm slurring now. I think I am slurring.
I am too.
But that 16 is really good. And that cork and pork or whatever.
That pork and pork, that's what it is.
That was
That's
so good.
shit.
And it's like barbecue meant to be paired with wine meant to be part whatever. Anyway,
But this
y'all,
is a different one.
Yeah, a
Yes.
different one. Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited about it.
Okay, my little cousin Jimmy Brandy, he gave me his wedding date.
It's really happening.
It's really happening. And his Aaron has got a beautiful diamond.
Congratulations, y'all.
I know. And guess when it is?
When?
September 12th.
Okay.
So that means what's happening September 13th?
I know. I'm thinking. Is the
That's our family Florida trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gary and I and the girls and our kids will be driving to Manio for the wedding
on the 12th.
On the 11th, because the wedding's the 12th.
Okay, the 11th you're going to be driving. The wedding is the 12th, and then when will you be heading to Destin?
The morning of the 13th.
So we might be there before you.
Fuck yes. I'm not going to miss his wedding for anything.
No.
Jamie told me before she passed, she said, I think Aaron's going to be the one he marries.
Yeah.
And so I was telling him, and he said, I told her in the hospital Aaron was going to be the one I married. So I love that. And I just love that boy. He's such a good boy, and his mama was so proud of him.
Oh, she was so proud of you, Jimmy.
So excited for the wedding. So anyway,
and Aaron seems really sweet too. So I think that'll be really good.
She's very down to earth. She's very.
So you guys are going to be traveling a lot
Yeah.
in that week, especially.
Yes. This is how we can start closing our podcast. If you like it.
Okay. What if I don't like it?
We don't have to
Then
do
I'll just
it.
veto it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was just
we're
an idea.
we're in a democracy.
We
here.
are.
I know.
Yes. Half and half. All right. So this is the adult nursery rhyme collection. So, and it is a collection of dirty and offensive nursery rhymes.
Oh, I love that.
I know. So.
Oh no.
I don't know if this.
Can you read it?
Yes, I'm going to read it. All right. So,
listen up, folks.
From the Library of Whining Women. Once upon a time, there was a twat. It was you.
That's freaking great.
That's not good.
It was you.
It was you.
Oh.
Okay. Maybe you need to wet your palate.
Red, yellow. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably so. My dearest gentle reader, Mary had a little lamb. Her father shot it dead. Now it goes to school with her between two chunks of bread. Oh my God! Adult nursery rhymes. That is hilarious. And so bad.
And so I said we always talk about reading, and they
And like, what are we reading?
Yes, so
yeah,
I was like, we
perfect.
can each read one little nursery rhyme and then just close it out.
I love that. So that does remind me, though, Bitchin' Brothers. If you haven't checked them out yet, please do. Please do. They also have a YouTube, TikTok, and YouTube, and I think they're going live tomorrow
night,
Thursday.
Yes. So that's it.
Have a good night, y'all.